Uh, wanted to read you guys on every military installation some inspirational news, especially one that's coming right from Major General James C. McConville, our 1st Airborne Division Commander. By the way, if I call you up one day or find points just for kicks, even at 3 in the gosh darn morning, doesn't matter if you're headquarters. I hope to God you know your chain of command, especially Major General James C. McConville, who's what? The division commander. 'Cause I've called some of you on holiday break. You don't even know who the Garrison commander is, and it's staring at you right in the face. He's a picture frame on a wall. How about that? God help you if you stand there 5 feet in front of you, giving you morale, inspirational support, courtesy of my request, which I sent out hours ago. Part of the morale division. After all, people take pride in giving you morale, especially if it's a command sergeant major. Like the command sergeant major you saw on We Were Soldiers, the movie. Hubba hubba. He'll probably ask you, what are you, the weatherman now? While you're trying to offer him coffee for trying to get him to forget that you forgot his name. Or what else to do next while standing at your desk at parade rest? Oopsie daisy. What better way to start your new year, golly? Reading on, carrying on. Season's greetings from Eagle 6. Commander's message. I encourage you to let every soldier and civilian and family member know they were remembered and that they have our unconditional support now and throughout the year. Friends and family and the screaming eagles. It's always difficult to be away from loved ones during the holidays, but like those in the 101st Airborne Division who have gone before us, served in places like the forests of Wisconsin, the jungles of Vietnam, and mountains of Afghanistan for years. We are proud to be answering the nation's call again this holiday season. Most of all, we are thankful for that support of our friends and loved ones at home, which allows us to do what we do here each day. While we are busy here in Afghanistan this holiday season, we are fully aware that the holidays are a busy time for everyone. Nearly every time I'm interviewed by a reporter here, especially during holidays, I am asked if I am concerned that American people at home don't seem to be paying much attention to what is going on here in Afghanistan anymore. I am not. In fact, I consider it a sign of success and a compliment to our troops who are doing a great job in a very challenging environment that most Americans will enjoy their holidays in peace with their families and friends. I do ask all to remember that the peace and freedom has not come without cost. Remember what I said earlier. Many times over, not just paying respects in front of the American flag. Freedom is not free. It comes with a price. Not just what you see in war movies like Saving Private Ryan, The Enemy at the Gates, Platoon, all kinds of movies. John Wayne, you name it. Green Beret, all around there. Clint Eastwood, not a good actor. Tom Hanks, can't go wrong. Hamburger Hill. Movies, for example, not just those in real life you serve with or have served with or serving alongside with now away from home for the holidays. That the American people at home don't seem to be paying much attention to what, again, is going on here in Afghanistan anymore, I am not. In fact, I consider it a sign of success and a compliment to our troops who are doing a great job in a very challenging environment. That most Americans will enjoy their holidays in peace with their families and friends. I do ask all to remember that this peace and freedom has not come without cost. Back home throughout the country, there are Gold Star families who will celebrate the holidays without their loved ones, recognizing that this is an especially difficult time of the year for them. I would like to personally extend my most heartfelt gratitude for their family's sacrifice and let them know that their loved ones will never be forgotten. Our wounded warriors also deserve many thanks across military hospitals, both in the United States and around the world. Many are recovering from wounds received in the service of our great nation. These wounded warriors are inspiration to us all, and admire their drive, determination, and strength of spirit. I encourage you to let every soldier, civilian, and family member know that they are remembered and that they have our unconditional support now throughout the year. I encourage all those who are able to celebrate this holiday season with your loved ones to cherish at this time making wonderful memories. For those who loved ones currently deployed, take pride in knowing that is their sacrifice which allows others to enjoy the holiday season because our troops are doing their jobs. We know that the world is a better and safer place as a result. Maria and I wish you and yours a very happy holiday season, Merry Christmas, and all the best in the new year. Major General James C. McConville Division Commander, 101st Airborne Division. The Garrison Commander is Colonel David Buck Delinger. How many of you have called and asked, can I speak to David Buck Delinger? Who's that? Gee whiz, good thing I didn't mention your name. I hope you looked that one up, not just in the phone directory online. It's a photo staring not too 5 feet from you in the nearest wall facility next to your door entrance. That would be a good point to look at, especially those who just arrived and don't know squat about this base. God help you all. Square yourselves away. I hope to God you do. If you don't, well, don't say I didn't help you on that one. Especially if he's standing 3 feet in front of you, wondering if you're going to do anything other than, hi, sir. Reflecting upon that comic, Sarge and Beetle and Bailey. Where's Bob Hope when you need him? For morale support. Well, there I thought I'd read you from this. I got off from the Pratt Museum I visited. By General Eisenhower's remarks. He starts off with, for all you troops coming away from home for the holidays, I feel for you. Much those keeping peace and hope alive. And he starts off with, it is a great personal honor for me to be here today to be part in a ceremony that is unique in American history. Never before ceremony that is unique in American history. Never before has a full division been cited by the War Department, the name of the President for gallery in action. This day marks the beginning of a new tradition in the American Army. With that tradition, therefore, will always be associated the name of the 101st Airborne Division of Boston. Yet you men, because you were soldiers of proved valor and experience, would be the last to claim that you are the bravest and the best. All the way from where the Marines are fighting in Iwo Jima during World War II, throughout the Philippines and Southeast Asia, or throughout the Mediterranean, along the Great Front, and on Russian frontiers, are going forward day by day. Those battles sustained by the valor and other Allied units that are being this enemy to his knees, as he wrote, proving once and all that the dictatorship cannot produce better soldiers that can arouse democracy. And many of these actions our units have performed with unsuccessful brilliance. So far, I know that there may be many amongst you that were not rate Boston as your bitterest battle, yet not entirely fitting and appropriate that you should be signing a particular battle. It happens to be one of the occasions when the position itself was of the most importance of the Allied forces. You, in reserve, were hurried forward and told to hold that position. All the enemies of battle drama were there. You were cut off, you were surrounded. Only valor, complete self-confidence in yourselves and your leaders, and knowledge that you were well trained. Only determination to win would sustain soldiers under those conditions. You were given a marvelous opportunity, and you were met every test. Therefore, you become a fitting symbol in which the United States nations, all the citizens of the United Nations, can say to their soldiers today, we are proud of you. As if my great privilege to say to you here today, to the 101st Division, all its attached units, I am awfully proud of you. He wrote, with this year honor goes always certain responsibility. Just as you are the beginning of the new tradition, you must realize, each of you, that from now on, the spotlight will be on you with a particular brilliance. Whenever you say you are A soldier of the 1st Airborne Division, everybody, whether it's on the street, in the city, or in the front line, will expect unusual conduct of you. I know that you will meet every test in the future like you met at Bastogne. Good luck. God be with you, each of you. Much love. I hope you have a great Happy New Year wherever you are in the world. Remember, real soldiers help soldiers. They don't leave soldiers behind. I don't leave any soldiers behind. That colonel doesn't even leave any soldiers behind. If you need inspiration, there's always books, there's the chaplain, there's all kinds of stuff to look up on here, especially on my channel. It's right there in your fingertips. Just type. Not rocket science. Seeing the Muppets, Christmas movie, carols, Christmas songs, white Christmas, all kinds of stuff. Well, think New Year's Eve. Look at your loved ones, look at those, remember to reflect upon those who got you where you are now. Remember to give thanks. They could have spent that money on a new vacation. They're on you. Remember to give thanks for giving you life. That's a gift that you never want to take for granted. Even the roof over your head. What you do now, remember, life's a journey, not an end. There's always plan B. When plan A stops, and you've reached your goals, remember to have a backup plan, plan B, college, a new career. Can't stay in the military forever. I always tell it like it is. You don't matter if I have a 3-star in front of me, I'll still grab them by the ear. Let's square these people away, shall we? Even after coffee or before coffee. God bless you all. And you know more. Much love right here at the home. Happy New Year.